Yeah, there's a bunch of roofs in there. This is the water line for the Airbnb, and Steve and I rented this. They said to bring it back clean, but the last person didn't bring it back clean. Ditch Witch, I think it's called. I mean, yeah, we're a document here. And the idea is we're going to use this to dig the trench from the Airbnb to the water line, which is actually in the street behind Steve. Unfortunately, this did not work as well as we thought it was going to work, because there were so many roots in there, because there was a tree that we tore down or cut down right in that area, and so you can see the stump there right behind it, and all the roots are coming out from that stump. So we hit those roots really bad, and you can tell that Steve is getting beaten to death there with this thing. Anyway, we ended up finishing that later by hand. So now we have Steve and Brandon and Bruce working on the roof for the porch. Which is going to be a metal roof eventually. But this is the framing up. That was Brandon. This is the framing up of the roof. And there's Bruce to the left. Takes some very precise cutting. Fortunately, we have the master Steve Hardy-Ballard. There's the water line after we got finished digging it by hand. Here's Bruce and Brandon bringing in the plywood that we're going to cut for the roof over the porch. And Steve is doing the measurement here for the framing of the roof. Of course, the nail gun comes in really handy. Now here's another perfect measurement by Steve. And he and Brandon are going to make it perfect here. Whatever it takes. Brandon's holding the piece to keep it from falling to the ground and brings it up to the roof, and of course it fits perfectly. The old handy nail gun once again. Bruce is making sure it's lined up perfectly. And Steve finishes it off. New supplies coming in for the siding, I believe, and other things. This is in the fall, late fall of 2020. Steve is working on the windows, making sure that the hole is perfect for putting the casement windows in. Well, here we are checking out the cable TV and the internet. Steve's got the first window in, and it fits perfectly, and he nails it to make sure. Beautiful fall weather as we work on the windows. This is the back side. We're back inside, got a football game on while Steve finishes up the windows. And Reed is painting the windows. Nice touch there. Now we have the bricklayers that came in and did all the brick in one day. It was amazing. These guys are good. They played their music in the background, which is, like Beth said, it's always up music. Okay, now Brad comes to paint the brick, and right now he's putting on the primer. Yeah. Now he's putting on the final coat here with his sprayer. And it's looking great.
Now, the camera guy takes this, sprays it off with water.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it works.
Okay, we have Luke working on, and I'm not sure exactly what that's called, but it keeps the water out is the bottom line. And Steve is working on getting those pieces ready. Very precise. And we rented this piece of equipment. Another perfect cut. Okay, now we're working on the siding. And as you can see, we're going to have to use scaffolding here very shortly. Yep, there it is. Got a little bit dark on us this night, so we turned the lights on. Here's Bruce making a very precise cut of the shake, which goes up above the siding. Nice. Great job, Bruce. All right, we're about an hour past happy hour here, but we're still going. Dedication. And we end up getting this whole side done before dark. Amazing. Great work, great work by Bruce and Steve. You can hear the girls in the background. They're getting ready for happy hour. Okay, these are the guys that came to do the sewer. And the sewer line is down there somewhere, so they're being very careful not to damaged the sewer line with the backhoe. As you can see, this is getting very deep. It gets almost 6 feet deep, I think. So he's working on it to make sure that they don't hit the sewer line and damage the sewer line. So they go a little bit deeper. And then they put those metal plates in there to keep the dirt from collapsing on the man who's going to be putting the plumbing in. Now this is the front where we're putting in the water line. And what they're going to do here is they're going to take out the old meter, put in a new meter. Now we're back to the plumbing for the sewer line. And this is where they are cutting out the driveway to take out the old water meter. Using a heavy-duty saw blade. And then they have a lot of trouble getting out the old water meter. So they bring in the backhoe and hook up a chain to it, hit it with a sledgehammer a few times, and boom, it's out. As you can see, they already have the new water meter casing installed. Now he's filling in the dirt around the new water meter. As you'll notice, they filled up the old, where the old water meter was, with rock. All right, here's a very important job right here Luke's doing on the caulking. And this is the siding on the, if you're facing the AIRBNB, the siding on the left wall. Now they're putting in the shake above the siding. And this is the sun tube that lets sunlight into the bathroom that Steve put in. And Steve is working on the shake here, getting it ready for Brandon and Luke, who are anxiously awaiting this piece of shake from Steve. Okay, we fast forward to about a week later, and as you can see, all the siding is done. There's also snow on the ground. So we do have the siding done all the way around and the shake all the way up. And it looks beautiful. Just awaiting the painting from Brad Cummings Painting. And this is where we are on February the 15th, 2021. On AIRBNB.